They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8. Shunting, roll, stacking, hauling freight. Red, green, purple, yellow, orange, brown, blue. They're the really useful crew. All with different roles to play. Round the west of the island or far away. Down the hills and round the bends. Thomas, Sam, and friends. Thomas, Adam, and friends. Poor Adam. As you can see, he's stuck in his shed at Vickerstown, feeling miserable. Some of you may be wondering, maybe he's been punished for something naughty, or maybe he's ill or broken down or something. Well, while I would say he has in fact broken down, I wouldn't describe it as physical, because to me, his expression seems unedged and disturbed. How exactly did he get into a situation like this in the first place, you may ask? Well, let's go back to the very beginning. Okay, just a little rewind. Don't worry, we're almost at the start. Almost there, and okay, here we go. Within railway society, there are groups of people known as Railfans. Railfans aren't always exactly passengers, but rather tourists or enthusiasts that love either preserving or taking photography and video footage of the engines as they pass by doing their work. There are several people in this franchise you could look up to for that example, such as Sam Wilkinson, David Maidment, Brett Allcroft, and even the man himself, Wilbur Audrey. However, as we all know, there are of course rules and regulations that everyone has to follow, not only to keep themselves, especially little children, safe, but also because in some scenarios, not obeying these laws is illegal. One late afternoon, Gordon was taking the local express as usual down to the top station.
Record time as usual, right, driver?
Sure thing, old boy. Can't wait to have tea and cakes at the cafe tonight.
Feels good to be back pulling the express, especially after being sick the last few. Huh?
From a distance, Gordon could see a figure walking across the rails.
Why is there a kid on the tracks?
Wait, what?
He's standing on my line!
Stop, Gordon! Stop!
Yo, express agent, come and get me.
Luckily, the boy ran away just in time, but Gordon was now heading for the airport.
Points!
The signalman switched the points to the siding by the transfer platform, and Gordon braced for the impact. Luckily, Gordon had stopped inches away from the buffers, but he and his passengers were quite shocked by the sudden interference with their journey.
Trembling tracks, what happened?
I have no idea, but from what I can recall, we managed to avoid hitting a boy that strayed onto the line.
That's strange. I could have sworn he was begging us to come and get him.
What a freaking idiot. That kid would have been squashed like a pancake if he hadn't scampered off.
I hate how some people are. Now we're going to be late.
You're right. I'll go tell the guard about this.
After a few minutes, Gordon puffed slowly out of the siding, at a loss for words. He was late getting to Vickerstown, but the passengers understood. Gordon left his coaches and trundled into a siding for a short rest before heading back to Knapford for the night express. For service to the branch line. I wonder what they're gonna... Hey, Gordon, what's up? Hey, what took you so long? I thought you'd be here about 7 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, my journey was lovely as usual until some stupid kid ruined it.
What kid?
There was a young boy with a blue shirt standing on my line near the airport. He ran away just in time, but he said something like, "Come and get me."
Wait a minute. Did this kid have a phone with him? A blue shirt and ginger hair?
Yes, I believe he did. I think I saw a glimpse of the Apple logo.
Gosh,
Oh my
dang it,
God!
Not him again.
Gordon, I'm afraid you've just encountered Sammy Davidson.
Davidson?
Yes, he's a YouTuber with the title Sam the Railfan. He's recently been wanted by the Great Waterton Police Department.
For what?
Well, I have no idea how this all started or what kind of scrap is in his mind, but for the past fortnight, that 12-year-old has been looking around the area between Vickerstown and Henry's Tunnel, causing havoc for some of the engines. About a week ago, he was doing a live stream vlog about traveling on the railway. On my goods train?
So yeah, we're just riding the rails, chilling on this wagon, that sort of thing. Thank God it doesn't have a face so it can't rat me out.
What the? Do I hear someone behind me?
But anyways, I would like to thank each and every one of you who have requested me to do these crazy ideas.
Adam, stop!
Huh? What?
The train's stopping. Gotta run.
Yo, Anthony, what's going on?
Wait, what? Where did he go?
Whew. God, I escaped. Sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna have to end the stream early. Huh?
Oi, young man, get out of the way.
Whoop! After that, I think I've had about 2 or 3 other experiences with him. Very small, yet too large.
Sorry for interrupting, but I had a nasty encounter with that troublesome kid as well.
Me free. Still can't believe he ran in front of me like an idiot.
I was heading out to kill them with my monorail, and he suddenly ran into the line beyond the points just outside the crossing.
Come and get me.
Whoa! Brakes, driver! Brakes! Surprisingly, I didn't even hit him. The points was switched into the siding, where I almost hit the buffers. Turned out he had switched up points and played a dangerous trick on me.
Hey, I actually saw that video last night at home. It's apparently the most popular video on his channel.
Popular? More like problematic. One day, that kid's gonna get himself in a situation that he can't ever escape.
Quite right, Adam. That Sam kid's behavior is disgraceful.
Disgusting!
Despicable!
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
Be quiet, Adam.
Yo, chill, I was just singing.
Alright, you two, that's enough. There's no time for arguments when a kid is breaking the law out there.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what? I'm exhausted just thinking about him. Let's just cut our losses and get back to work.
I guess so.
And so, the diesel and the big engines left the yards and carried on with their duties. However, unbeknownst to anyone, that evening would bring an unexpected visitor to the Vickerstown sheds.
Good evening, everyone. Now I understand that some of you have had a bit of trouble with that young man currently in hiding.
Oh, believe me, we have had a little bit of trouble.
I too am just as disgusted and angry with him, and I've been trapped in my office more than usual today, stupidly answering phone calls from angry passengers and engine crews. Thankfully, the police have been a big help to me. We've been sorting out the issue calmly. I'd like to bring you all Chief Lynn, head of police at Great Waterton and Vickerstown.
Oh, so that's why he brought a freaking cop with him. Honestly, with all the stupid things this Railfan is doing, I wouldn't even call him a foamer.
Sammy Davidson is currently on our top 10 wanted juvenile list. We haven't been able to track him down, but we set up a chart on a section of the island's map, where he's been striking along the stretch of the airport not far from here, meaning that his location/living situation could most likely be either in the town of, well, of course, Vickerstown, or along the roadways beyond.
Excuse me, sir. Isn't that stalking?
Yeah, tracking someone down sounds a bit creepy if I'm honest.
Well, technically yes, but you must remember that I'm an officer of the law here. People's lives are at stake right now, and we're using all of our resources to complete our goal of catching him and bringing him to justice.
Then go! Get him! He's on the loose! I'm bored of this tracking down stuff. You don't need to tell us if you know exactly where he is.
Oi, you! Don't interrupt me when I'm making a speech here. What's your name, Mr. White Diesel?
Adam, sir.
Wait a minute. I remember you. You're that Diesel that lied to me a while back. Sir Topham Hatt told me you're here.
He's not wrong. My father told me that story before he retired.
That was over 2 years ago. I've changed since then.
Have you, though?
Yes?
Whatever. Enough with the banter. Anyways, I'll be sending my squad here to investigate Sammy's whereabouts in the morning. In the meantime, I strongly advise you all to keep your eyes and ears open and be extra careful doing your work. Have a good rest now.
Thank God that's over. That was so embarrassing.
If he dare mess with me, I'll crush him to pieces with Pinchy.
Now, Diesel 10, violence won't solve anything.
She's right. Just be glad we haven't seen him in a while.
He better get out of the way before I race at max speed to get him. Believe it or not, my top speed is 100 miles per hour, the same as Flying Scotsman.
Well, everyone, I'm heading to Napa Harbor to the rest of the night. I got to get the Kipper in the morning. I'll see you all tomorrow as I pass by here on my way to Manchester.
Alright, See you tomorrow, Henry. And be careful. Who knows where that minor delinquent has gone off to?
The next morning, things went swimmingly for the people and engines of Vickerstown. There were no signs of Sammy anywhere, which made their work much easier. Eventually, around 12 o'clock p.m., Adam's driver, Amity, was on a lunch break. She filled up her engine with fuel and then picked up the newspaper from the mailbox. That's the good stuff. I needed that after a long morning of shunting.
Oh, Adam, you and your obsession with fuel.
I can't help it. It may not taste that good to you, but for us diesels, it's one of the best things in the world. Plus, fuel is something I need, which the same could be said for addictions to the pub.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna go drink my soda and cook chicken nuggets in my office. I'll meet you back here in about 30 minutes.
Okay, Amity. Adam breathed a sigh of relaxation, and before he knew it, he was fast asleep, taking a nap in the yard. However, unbeknownst to him and everyone else, someone was watching them, trespassing in the process.
Bruh, look what we have here. It's that slick modern diesel I saw a few days ago.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you.
I may be too young to drive a car, but who said anything about driving a train?
Unfortunately for Adam, he was about to receive the hijacking of a lifetime.
What's up, everyone? Sam the Railfan here, and as you can see, I'm in Vickerstown yards with the white diesel in view. I'm gonna take a joyride on it.
Are you back already, Amity?
Hey, I wonder what this button does.
What the?
Huh? Was that Adam?
Oh, here's the throttle.
Wait, why am I rolling? Amity, what's happening back there?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Diesel, but your driver is a little neglectful to you at the moment. So let Mr. Glorious Sam the Railfan take over. Ha 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 ha.
Is that? Wait a minute. If Amity's not here, this means... Oh, crap.
Adam, where are you going?
Help! I'm being stolen! I can't stop!
Oh my gosh, don't worry. I'm calling the police right now.
Guys, help!
Adam?
Adam, where are you going?
I don't know, but I'm being hijacked! 999, what's your emergency?
Hello, police? Someone just stole my engine.
Luckily, Adam wasn't going too fast, but he was still rather worried as he was being controlled by the wrong hand.
This is fun. I'm gonna take a video from the roof.
You there! Davidson!
Surprised someone recognized me. What's up, Diesel?
Sammy Davidson, I don't know what you're up to, but I need you to get off my roof now! You're gonna kill yourself standing on me!
Be quiet. You really think I'm gonna listen to some Diesel who knows nothing about social media?
Hey! I don't care! Get off my roof!
Stop it. You're scaring me. You know what? Fine. I will get off of you. Only for you to meet your fate while I get away scot-free. Ha ha ha.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant! They were approaching a crossing when Sammy jumped out and landed onto a passing goods train.
See you later, sucker. Wait a minute. Nice to meet you.
Oh god. Crud! Bullets! Oh god. Oh, my side.
Blimey! Adam, are you alright?
You really think I'm all happy or cheerful or whatever? No! This freaking hurts! I'm derailed and lying on the ground, I've been hijacked, my body's completely damaged, and I'm in so much pain right now. All because of Sammy, and now he's run away. How could this get any worse? Ow! Oh god! I just got shot from the side. Dang it!
My word! This is the second sighting incident this week.
5 minutes later.
It's gonna be alright, Adam. I've called the search and rescue center to get Rocky to lift you back on the rails and take you to the diesel works. I've also called the police to...
Do you hear that? There's some kind of revving in the background.
My car!
Both Adam and the signalman were shocked to see the latter's car driving away, stolen, and you'll never believe who was driving it. You gotta be driving kidding me, right?
Boy, get out of my car right now!
Later, you two. I'm off to a place where police will never find me. What's going on? Why have I stopped?
One of the tires on the car was caught within the rails on the crossing.
Come on, you stupid car. Get moving.
He's stuck. That's what you get.
Alright, young man. This is the final straw. I'm calling the police. step out of my car this instant.
But
Get out of my car!
I can't. I'm stuck. I can't find your keys to get out. I think I've trapped myself in here.
What?
Oh God. While the signalman was searching for the keys on the ground, it all went downhill when they heard a dreaded whistle. Sammy was caught in the worst place at the worst time.
Oh crud, I forgot Gordon's afternoon express is due any minute.
What are we gonna do? Just then, Tom had arrived in his car after hearing about the incident with Adam.
What's going on, and why is there a car on the crossing?
No time to explain. Sir, you need to get help, now!
The signalman explained everything to the fat man, who turned into a mortified man as he heard Gordon getting closer and closer.
Quick, give me your red flag.
Unfortunately, there was no time to try to remove Sammy and the car from the crossing, so the signalman went into his box and closed the crossing gates, while Sir Tom had attempted to flag Gordon down. Gordon was quite puzzled, until he saw what was ahead on the crossing.
Driver, brakes!
Gordon tried to stop, but the momentum way the coaches kept pushing him forward. There was no way Gordon could stop in time.
Oh God, someone help me! I'm sorry for what I've done. I don't actually want to be turned into a rail killer. Please stop!
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Great Scott, what was that?
I have no idea, but we need to go back and see if everyone's alright.
Agreed!
When Gordon arrived back at the crossing, he was quite surprised to see an ambulance, police cars, Harold, and Sir Topham Hatt at the scene. He then saw the signalman and Chief Policeman Len waiting for him. However, they were about to tell him a morbid truth.
We came as soon as we could. What happened?
Last thing I remember is crashing into a car. That is exactly right, Gordon. The signalman's car was apparently hijacked and got stuck on the crossing, and you end up crashing into it. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry, sir.
It's alright, Gordon. It wasn't your fault.
Well, at least no one was hurt. I'm sure the culprit got out and was arrested or something.
About that, Gordon.
What's wrong, sir?
When Chief Policeman Len explained, Gordon's confusion quickly turned to shock. Luckily, he and his crew weren't too badly hurt, and his buffers were only slightly bent. But other than the damage they received, Gordon and Adam were unharmed. However, Sammy Davidson wasn't so lucky. Gordon looked towards the scene of the incident and realized that Chief Policeman Len's statement was true. A totaled car was laid off to the side, and there, beyond the damaged gates, was a severed human body lying on the ground, face first, in large sharp pieces of cut-up broken glass. Sammy's schemes on the Northwestern Railway were no more. Oh my God. We killed Sammy. He's dead. Just then, Sir Tom Hatt noticed a certain iPhone lying beside what looked like a deceased body. He walked over to it, picked it up, and noticed a final live stream seconds before Sammy's demise, which to the comments section was beloved. Gordon and Adam didn't know what to say. Sure, Sammy may have committed countless felonies, but never to a point where they would create what was in front of them. However, they both exchanged similar glances to each other, acknowledging that this was still one of the many consequences of messing around on railway tracks. Regardless, Gordon puffed slowly away to Vickerstown, leaving Adam to, when he thought no one was looking, release some water. Oh God, Sammy, please, come back. I'm sorry. No, please, no. For the rest of the day, the crossing was a crime scene. Both engines were taken to the steam and diesel works, and Diesel 10 was called to clean up the broken glass, crossing gates, and small pieces of the damaged car, which would be disposed of at the rubbish dump.
I know I said I'll deal with this troublesome boy. I didn't think it would be too soon.
Eventually, a majority of the mess was cleaned up, and the wrecked car, rubbish, and Sammy were taken away.
Well, so much for our goal of bringing him to justice.
I just hope insurance can cover the damage to my car. It's completely destroyed.
Don't worry, sir. We'll help you with that. In the meantime, the entire Davidson family are in a heap of trouble.
After the 2 engines were repaired, which surprisingly took only the rest of the evening, Sir Tom Hat decided to give each of them a fortnight off from their duties. Rebecca, Donald, and Douglas would take turns for half the period pulling the express, while the engines at Vickerstown would do some of Adam's work, as well as their own. Normally they would have been cross about the extra duties, but this time, all they cared about was doing what they could to help their friend, as he bawled quietly in his shed.
Oh my word, he seems very upset.
Isn't it obvious? He literally witnessed a fatal accident.
That's even worse than when I squashed my crew in that signalman ballet.
Yeah, and lately, my big friend Bradford's been out of control.
What do you mean by that?
Ever since the accident, he's been a lot more strict than usual. He's been bossing the engines and trucks around, and the other day, when a little boy on the platform took a picture of us, Bradford yelled at him for being too close. I had to hurry out of there before he got into any trouble. Sometimes I wish he wasn't my brake van, even though he does have a carrying side and all.
Well, whatever the case, I'm just glad the incident wasn't any more worse, or reached its max if you want to say.
Just curious. I don't exactly know the full story. Is he gone?
Look, we appreciate all your support, but I don't think he wants to answer that right now. I think you guys should leave us to...
No.
Huh?
No, he isn't gone. He survived.
What? But I thought he was...
Deceased? Yeah, I thought so too. Surprisingly, he survived being flown out of the car, albeit severely injured. The emergency services took him to the Vickerstown Hospital, where he had some kind of surgery, I think, for the bang on his head, as well as other injuries. They're scheduled to reveal the whole story the morning afterwards, but they gave me and Amity an exclusive update the night of the incident. Once he's recovered, they're gonna transfer him to some juvie center in the Isle of Man or something. I'm not really sure. But frankly, I don't want to know. Because I don't want to have the fear of him still being on Sodor, reminding me of how cross I was at him. I didn't want this to happen, and I feel like such a monster for almost killing him. Monster? You? Rubbish! That accident was his own fault and karma. At least it wasn't you who crashed into that car. Yeah, but I was still a part of it, you know?
I do, and you and Gordon certainly put him in his place. A better place.
What did you just say?
Charles, shut up! Shut up before I tell Gordon to get you too!
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Anyways, I don't know how the heck he survived, but I guess God or my upper power, Andrew Barkley, gave him another chance.
Wait, Andrew Barkley? Who's that?
He's the guy who founded the company that built me, Andrew Barkley Sons & Co. He passed away in the 19th century long before it was built in the 60s, but the company was still running by then, and still is today in some sort of new way, I think. I don't know. For some reason, I kind of look up to Mr. Barkley as some sort of upper power or god or something, even though I've never met him. Kind of like a kid whose mother passed away before they were even a toddler. I know it sounds stupid.
Oh no, it's not stupid at all. We understand.
Take it from me. After my accident with the Kipper, I was rebooted to the Black 5 by William Sester. I still praised him and the Fat Control to this day.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. But I think I'm gonna chill in the shed for the rest of the day with Amity. So, can you guys kindly leave, please?
Sure thing, Adam. But if you ever need to talk to us, we're all here for you.
All right, you guys better get going. Y'all have work to do.
I'm gonna go visit Duck one last time before I head back to the mainland this afternoon.
I got a goods train to take to Crocken's Gate.
I better get going to the monorails due in 30 minutes.
And just like that, all the engines at Vickerstown left for work. The Adam stayed behind with his driver. Amity, I'm sorry. I'm sorry things turned out this way.
Adam, my dear engine, this is not your fault at all. That kid made some very poor choices.
I know, but I still feel like I played a part in his demise. Plus, me and Diesel 10 did say he was gonna get himself killed one day, and look where he is now. It was just an exaggeration, but still, I have so much regret over it.
Well, it was only natural for him to receive karma. Here, how about we listen to some meditations on my phone, if it'll help?
Well, alright, I guess we can do that. Let's just relax and enjoy each other's company for a while. Now that Sammy's out of the picture, I should be okay.
Alright, I'll set up the audio now. I promise you, we're gonna get through this together.
Okay. I love you, Amity.
I love you too, Adam. Now then, let's breathe.
That's truly the good stuff. Eventually, Gordon and Adam returned back to work, while in the process of recouping. Not long after the police closed the case of their investigation, and the story had died down, Sammy's YouTube channel, as well as the man himself, mysteriously disappeared from the internet and were never seen again. Even though Sammy was no longer at the Vickerstown Road crossing, Adam could strangely feel that he was still somehow there, watching him. Adam believes that Sammy is not only haunting him, but also giving him a reminder not to wish fate on others, for some get what they wish for, and it isn't pretty. One day, that kid is getting into a situation that he can't ever escape. I really hope he and Gordon recover soon. Don't you?